What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed the Final Fantasy Opus 1 opening. I did. Good pulls. I managed to actually get a hold of something else. Look at that. Opus 2. I am really excited to open this. Take a look right there. We got a little squall action going on. Let me adjust the camera just so we have some more visibility. So yeah, we have Opus 2, as I said. So this set's a little bit smaller than the other one, and I have I'll be able to go over some of those mechanics that I didn't know what they were last time. I have brushed up on it. And I know that I haven't uploaded part 4 yet. It's there, I just haven't activated it. I'll get that done later today. It is June 16th. It is the Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood pre-release server access day, which if you haven't played the game or are playing the game, Samurai and Red Mage are pretty cool. So there's only 148 cards in the set. So we should get an entire set, in theory, by opening the box. I'm not really sure what these cards do, so I will be taking my time as I open them. So without further ado, let's get this going. So if I remember correctly, the last time I did the opening, I said I didn't know what EX Burst meant, I think. I don't watch my own videos. EX Burst means that whenever you take damage and that card off the top of your deck is put into the break zone, the ability triggers, and it does things, so pretty useful. All right, so Opus 2. Oh yeah, and beautiful packaging, and these packs are pretty sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 boosters. Wow, this packaging is really cool. Look at that artwork. Okay, let's get this going. Pack 1, Part 1. So, we are looking at an Imitation Liegeman. Okay, an Astrologian. Final Fantasy XIV backup, pretty cool. A Ninja, new ninjas. Black Mage, a Ranger, Summoner, Edward from Final Fantasy IV, or Gilbert, Edge from Final Fantasy IV, Logos from Final Fantasy X, Drace, which is a judge. I haven't played Final Fantasy XII, so forgive me if I don't know who these people are. I will be buying the remake when it comes out. Vayne is first pack a legend. All right, so the forwards of cost 5 or more an opponent controls will not activate during the controller's active phase. When he enters the field, dull all forwards cost 5. Well, that is pretty good. He's really good, actually. Awesome. And Tifa, foil legend right off the bat. When Tifa attacks, choose one forward. It cannot block this turn. Pretty good. Falcon's Dive. All forwards that cost 3 or less cannot block. Wow, that's really good. Expensive, but good. But wow, is this card gorgeous. Put that over there. All right, pack 2. Off to a good start. I have no idea what the value of these cards are, so please forgive me. Like I said, I haven't seen anything from this set, so I'm going along as I'm going along. Ifrit, good EX Burst. So that EX Burst, like I was saying, if this card is basically flipped over when you take damage from the top of your deck, you choose a forward and deal it 6,000 damage. It happens even without paying Ifrit's cost, because it happens when that happens, so good. Leviathan summon for 1. All forwards gain 2,000. That's pretty good for a common. Jesus. I mean, 2,000 power is not a lot, but Ninja Mont Blanc from Final Fantasy XII. And also Final Fantasy Tactics, if I remember correctly. Imaginary Champion. It's the same thing as Sephiroth, except it's one card instead of two. Sorbet. A Summoner. Nero. I do not know who this is. Is this a Dirge of Cerberus character or something? I never played that game. It looked weird. If you control a card named Weiss, he gains 1,000 power. It's not that great. Shemhazai, the Whisperer. Another Final Fantasy 12 card. It's a summon, apparently. Agrias. Very beautiful art from Final Fantasy Tactics. Ooh. Choose 1 forward of cost 3 or less and to break it. That's good. Our hero is Merlwib. She's a character from Final Fantasy XIV. I don't remember it, though. When it enters the field, draw 2 cards, discard a card. That's not bad for an EX Burst. Our foil is Fran. Fran is a rare, the uncommon rarity. Choose 1 card named Balthier. Gains 1,000 power. Choose 1 card named Balthier. Gains haste. Not the greatest. 2-drop, though. 2-drop backup. You'd rather be generating crystal points, probably. Ugh, I just saw what the first card was. Not a fan of that character. Like I said, I haven't played the game, but it just... Really, dude? Alright. When he enters the action field, it's not bad, actually. He's a good card. Time Mage. Choose a 4, lose first haste and first strike. That's interesting. Female Time Mage. The male Time Mage just makes a character not block. Or unable to... No, they're unable to attack for the turn. Zell. Final Fantasy 8. The Black Mage. Warrior of Antiquity. I have no idea who this is, who it's supposed to be. All right, a ninja from Final Fantasy III. Arboreus Simulacrum. Simulacrum. Sure. Don't know what that is. Looks like Axe Death. Bergan, Final Fantasy 12. Rydia, one of my favorite characters from Final Fantasy IV. She's cool. When she enters the field, choose an earth summon from your break zone, add it to your hand. That's pretty nifty. Decent backup, I guess, for 4. That you want her for your EX Burst, though. Chuhulain, the Impure. Choose a forward opponent controls. It loses 1,000 power for each dull. It's not that great. LeBlanc is our hero from Final Fantasy X-2. She's brave. You can put a card named Ormi or Logos into the break zone, and she can't be broken. 8,000 power and brave for 4, ain't bad. Our foil is a common ninja. So far, all the heroes and legendaries have been 4 costs, 4 drops. All right, this is pack 4 of so far. Pretty good opening. Our foil is bent. No, our hero and or legend is bent. That's great. And that's just packaging. I didn't even rip that open that way. Bard from Final Fantasy XIV. White Mage from Final Fantasy XIV. Ephemeral Phantom, which looks like Jekt. Capricious Reaper, which looks like Kuja. Summoner from Final Fantasy XIV. Axe Death again. Hurdy-gurdy. Selfie. Edge. Safer. Our hero is Ash. You can see the bend right there. When Ash is chosen by a summon or an ability of your opponent, she gains 3,000 power until the end of turn. Pay 2 to activate Ash. Ash gains 2,000 power in first. It's not the greatest. Okay. Our foil is a common, which looks like Squall. Ephemeral Vision. Not happy that our hero card came out bent. Wonder why. Like, as you can see, like, I'm not pulling on that, so it's really weird. Only 1 card is bent, though. Just the hero card. Alright, first card is Yang, Final Fantasy IV. If If you control any monks, Yang gains 2,000 power and brave. Pretty good, actually, for a forward. Ninja from Final Fantasy XIV. Scholar. Fleeting Flash. That looks like lightning. Rosa from Final Fantasy IV. You control Cecil. 1,000 power. Reduce the next damage by... that's not great. Axe Death again. Ninja. Balthier. Tella. Final Fantasy IV again. Woo! Okay, so cast Meteor and die. That's funny. Fosuya. Or Fusuya. Okay. Scarlet Mignon is our hero. This is one of the 4 elemental fiends from Final Fantasy IV. He's called like Million in the English release. Back attack. Like some of this. Oh, okay. So back attack is like Flash. That's interesting. And our foil is a common Baganaman, which is from Final. It's like probably a. I don't know if it's a named character or what. Or just a random. Like an imp or a bomb or something like that. All right. We got 3 packs left after this. So we got Yang again. Redis. Final Fantasy 12. A lot of Final Fantasy 12 characters in here. Bard. Semblance of a Witch. Looks like Ultimacia. Ward. Axe Death again. Really common. Fallacious Warrior? That doesn't sound right. Looks like Bart's from Final Fantasy V. Yang, the CG Yang from the remake of 4. Oops. Saz. Poram. When Poram or the card Palam you control is chosen by a summoner ability, you may return it to its owner's hand. Put it in the break zone. Wait. Put Poram in the break zone. Search for one card named Poram and put it on the field. So, he kills himself to get a better version of himself? We'd have to see if we can get that. Rafia from Final Fantasy III is our hero. The cost required to play your job standard units on the field is reduced by 1. It cannot become 0. That's not bad. And our foil is Bergan. We've already seen Bergan, I believe. One of the judges from Final Fantasy XII. All right. Pack 3. Sorry this is going a little bit longer. All these videos are going to go a little bit longer just because I have no idea what these cards do. This is my first time seeing them. I should have looked at the spoiler list, but, you know. Imitation Liegeman looks like the Warrior of Light, actually, or Firion. Larsa, Final Fantasy XII. Phantasmal Harlequin, it's Kefka. Interesting. Kyros, Ward. No Laguna, that'd be interesting. Hurdy, the Fallacious Wander. Hashmel, Bringer of Order. Zagabath, another judge from Final Fantasy XII. Poram. Golbez is our hero. He was a legendary in the last set. The cost of Golbez, cost to play Golbez on the field is reduced by 2 for each job. Archfiend, or a different name you put into your break zone. When Golbez attacks, select one spell, choose a forward, dull it. Deal all forwards 30,000 damage. Interesting. Our foil is Shalua from Final Fantasy VII. Must be a Dirge of Cerberus character. I do not know who she is. Alright. Next booster. Looks like it starts off with Zeldink. Zell. Leviathan. Safer. Different Safer. Ranger. A monk from Final Fantasy XIV. First time we've seen that. Sorbet. A summoner. Rydia. Renoa. First time we've seen her. Chuhuliane. Again. Our legend is the Emperor. The Emperor was a rare in the previous set. The character's opponent controls cannot use special or action ability. That's really good. Wow, you can make a deck just surround the Emperor. So far we've seen 3 legends. One of them has been foil. And then we get Ormy as AR foil. Foil rare. Foil uncommon. Okay, last booster of this opening. Hopefully we get something amazing. Although, like I said, 2 legends seems to be the norm for the openings, huh? Except for part 3 of the last one. That was just me. Okay, Ephemeral Phantom, Larsa, Cyclops. First time we've seen him. Forwards, opponent controls those 3,000. A Monk, Fleeting Flash, a Viking, new Viking, Ninja, Tella, Nero, Safer, Rauban is our hero from Final Fantasy XIV. When he enters the field, choose one forward you control and 4 opponent controls. The first one deals the second damage equal to... So that's... Okay, so they fight. Well, one fights. And our foil is Zemus, who's a hero. Choose a forward. It cannot be blocked this turn. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually really good, but it's a dark card. Well, that's actually really good because... wow. Cool foil. Good artwork. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Nothing crazy with this. The legendary Tifa was nice and foil. Vayne was another legend, along with what was Vayne, Tifa, and who's our other legend? I don't remember. Oh, the Emperor. Yep. Just open them. All right, guys. Stay tuned. I will have the next part up within the next 2 days. Thanks for watching.